Hello, welcome to Yoga with Katie. Today we're going to be doing a flow class. So we're going to start in a comfortable seated position, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale your arms up above the head. Turn the palm out, exhale down. Deep, deep inhale through your nose and deep, deep exhale through your nose. We never hold our breath. We inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to come down. One last one. Slowly, slowly come back down. Coming into your side bend, right arm down, left arm up. Reach and stretch, lengthening the side of your body. Staying here for 5, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back up. We lengthen the spine, descend and exhale to the other side. Bending the arm, more room to come down. Reach and stretch. Slowly, slowly come back up. Arm down by your side. Coming into a gentle twist, opposite hand, opposite thigh. Turn and look at the back. Turning the neck as well. Using the front hand to create resistance. Don't lean back too much. Massaging internal organs, helping you to digest and detox. Stretching the lower back muscles as well. And we're going to slowly bring the body back to the center. Don't let go of the front hand. Inhale the other arm up, forming a crescent, looking up. Slowly release the other side, opposite hand, opposite thigh. The other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine. Keep turning, overlooking your shoulder, look in the back. Turning the neck as well. One more breath, and we're going to slowly bring the body back to center. Don't let go of the front hand. Inhale the other arm up, forming a crescent, looking up. And release. Hands on your thighs. Coming into torso turn, starting our small circle. Gradually do a deeper and deeper torso turn. Moving your shoulders as well. Warming up the spine. When you're in the center position, we're going to go the other way, reverse, touching all 4 corners of your space. Slowly, slowly come back to center. To release. Coming into a shoelace, stacking one knee on top of the other. You can come forward, sit back down. Both butts down, both feet on the ground. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Adjust your posture first. Inhale the arms up, we lengthen. Exhale, bow down. Shoelace is a yin pose. So maybe a little bit of discomfort here as we stretch our ligaments and tendons that we normally don't do in a yang practice. One more breath. Slowly, slowly release. Shake it out. And we're going to repeat on the other side. Come forward so that there's no space between the knees. Sit back down. Try to sink both hips down. I know one hip keep on wanting to come up. That's okay. Inhale the arms up, lengthening. Exhale, bow down. Take a couple of breaths here. One more breath, and we're going to slowly, slowly walking up. Straighten out the legs. Bounce it a few times. Coming into a deer pose. Doesn't matter which leg is in front. This is 90 degree. Line up to the edge of the mat. The other is also 90 degree. And the hip keep on wanting to come up. So you can adjust the angle. Sit back down. Inhale the arms up, lengthen. Exhale, bow down. Bending the elbows, more room to come down if you like. So deer pose is also a yin pose. And we're not going to stay here for as long as a yin practice. One more breath. I'm going to walk the hands over to the side with the front knee. And we're going to fold. One more breath. And we're going to walk back to the center and come up, switching side. Front knee is 90 degrees, line up with the edge of the mat, and the other one open up. Only open to where you're comfortable. I know the hip keep on wanting to come up, so we try to sink it down. Inhale, the arms up lengthen. Exhale, bow down. Staying here for a few breaths. One more breath. I'm going to walk the hands over to the side with the front knee. One more breath, and we're going to slowly walk the hands back to the center and come up. Straighten out the legs. Bounce it a few times. And we're going to come to a neutral tabletop. Take your time to come up. Spread all your fingers. Wrists underneath the shoulder, knees underneath the hip, top of the feet on the mat. Neutral spine. Swaying side to side. Inhale, drop your belly, chin up, look up into a cow. Exhale, round your belly as much as you can. Pull your belly in tight, looking down into a cat. So we're going to do it a few times at your own pace and your own breath. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Connecting your breath with your movement. Creating spaces between vertebrae. Warming up the spine. Two more times. One last one. Slowly, slowly come back to neutral spine, coming into a big figure eight. Staying the hip down, and we're going to swing it out. Exaggerate your movement. When you're at the top of the mat, go to the opposite corner. Once again, we're creating spaces between the vertebrae. And reverse your direction, go the other way. Big, big figure eight. Swaying the hip out so you can exaggerate the movement. Slowly, slowly come back to neutral spine, swaying side to side. We're going to come up, toes stretch, all 10 toes touching the mat. Sit down on your heel. Now, if you find that this is causing you pain and discomfort, you can also sit on your block, lifting the hips a little bit higher up. Take some of the pressure off. We're only going to take 3 breaths here. So inhale the arms up. Exhale down. One last one. Slowly, slowly release. Remove your block. Coming back to neutral. Tapping out the toes. Wiggle side to side. Release any tension that you may have. And then we're going to sit back on the ankle, stretching out the ankle joint. So both toe stretch and ankle stretch are yin poses. Now, if you're not able to sit on your ankle, you can also sit on the block. So taking some pressure off. So your choice. We're not going to stay here for too long. Another 3 breaths. Inhale the arms up. Exhale down. One last one. Come back to neutral tabletop. Tapping out the toes. Wiggle side to side. Release any tension that you may have. And we're going to get ready to come up. So meet you in down dog. Spread out your fingers, tuck your toes, lift your hips high, high up. Coming into a down dog. Pushing the mat away. Lengthening the spine. Stretching our hamstrings. Slightly bend the knees if needed if you have tight hamstring. Inhale to come up on your tippy toes, stretching out the toes. Exhale to come down. One more. Inhale up on tippy toes, stretching out the toes. Exhale down. Slowly walk forward to meet the hands. Coming into a forward bend. All 10 toes facing the front. If you can touch the mat, touch the mat. If you cannot touch the mat, hold on to opposite elbows. Let your stomach rest on your thighs. Lengthening the spine. Stretching our lower back muscles. Hamstrings. Let the blood go the other way for a moment. One more breath, and we're going to get ready to come up. Hands on waist for support. Inhale halfway up to a flat back. Exhale to slowly, slowly come up to standing. Once you come all the way up, back bend to counter. Place your hand on your lower back. Pinkies touching. Squeeze the shoulder blade together. Lifting chin up and head back. Not pushing the hips forward. Shoulders and hips are level. Feel the pinch of your shoulder blades. Opening up the lung, heart, chest. Stimulating thyroid gland by lifting your chin up and head back. One more breath. Slowly, slowly release. Shake it out. Coming into crescent moon. Inhale your arms up. We lengthen. Exhale, bend towards the right side. Shoulders and hips are level. Chin is away from the body, looking up. Coming into a side bend. Inhale to lengthen in the center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale to the right. Release the bottom arm. Top arm is a crescent moon. Get a little bit deeper in your side bend. Inhale, arms up. Lengthening. Exhale to the other side. Release the bottom arm. Top arm is a crescent moon. Slowly, slowly come back up. We lengthen. And then I'm down by our side. Shoulder roll. Release tension in the shoulder. Go the other way. Make a fist. Inhale, shoulders up to your ears. Make it tight, tight, tight. Sign it out to release. Again, inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, let it go. One more. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, let it go. Shake it out. Getting ready for sun salutation. So top of your mat. Big toes to touch. Align the edge of your feet to the edge of your mat. Listen to your body always. Inhale your arms up. Back bend. Exhale. Forward bend. Inhale halfway up to a flat back. Exhale, hands on mat, stepping back into a plank. Shifting the weight forward to high plank. Beginners can drop to your knees. Tuck your elbow by your side, come down. Inhale, cobra for beginners or up dog. Shoulders relax, eyes looking up. Exhale, tuck your toes. Lift your hips high, high up. Coming into a down dog. We stay here for 5 breaths. Spread out your fingers. Middle index finger facing forward. Separate your feet, 2 fists apart, not too wide, not too narrow. Walking the dog out. Release the head down. Eyes are looking at your toes, knees are belly button. Now we look between the hands, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway up to flat back. Exhale, forward bend, slightly bend the knees. Inhale, come back up to standing. Back bend, and then I'm down by your side. Into a mountain pose. We'll keep going. Inhale your arms up, upward salute. Back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, halfway up to flat back. Exhale, hands on mat. Step or hop back into a plank. Chaturanga is all one breath. Elbows lower than shoulders. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale to down dog. Take your time to set up. Lifting the hips high, high up. Pushing the mat away. Release the head down. Coming into low lunge on the right side. Inhale, right foot forward, push the right hand. Left knee on the mat. Squaring the hip to the front. Arms up, holding onto your ball. Palm facing each other. Pinky slightly curving. Engage your arms. Shoulders relaxed down. Eyes looking up. Place your palm together. Release index finger. We're going to inhale to lengthen. Exhale to sink. Slide back bend. Looking up. Feel the stretch in the left hip flexor. One more breath. Slowly, slowly release. Left arm forward. Right arm back. Turn and look at the back. One more breath. Slowly come back to center. Left hand down. Right arm up. Reach and stretch. Looking up. Slowly, slowly release. Both hands on the back toe side. Heel toe, walking the right foot out to the edge of the mat. Coming on the pinky toe side of your foot if you're comfortable. Rocking forward, backwards, side to side, opening up the right hip more. If you can come down your forearms and up on the back toes, go ahead. If that's too much for you, push yourself back up to the hand level. So listen to your body always. One more breath. Slowly, slowly come back up. Heel toe, walking the right foot back to the center of the mat. Getting ready for the twist. Turn the body to the right side. Left elbow on the outside of the thigh. Hands in prayer. Press the palm together. Turn and look at the top elbow. Stomach not resting on the thigh. If you're coming up on the back toes, go ahead. Lifting the heel high, high up. So on this side in modification. One more breath. Slowly, slowly release. Hands on mat. Make your way to the back of the mat for hamstring stretch. Now, if this is where you stay here, if you can come all the way down, go ahead. Modification, come sit down, point the right toes up to the ceiling. Inhale the left arm up, we lengthen. Exhale, hinge, leading with the chest. Holding on to inhale the leg, foot and toe. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Don't run, neck is long, spine is straight. If you have tight hamstring, slightly bend the knee. One more breath, and we're gonna slowly, slowly release. We're gonna switch sides, so we're gonna do a flow here. Come to the top of the mat, hands on mat. Tuck the left toes and step the right leg back. Come forward to plank. Lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale to down dog. Take your time to set up, lifting the hips high, high up. Pushing the mat away. Walking it up out. Now we're going to repeat everything on the other side. So left foot forward towards the left hand, right knee on the mat. So set yourself up, front knee is 90 degrees on toe and ankle, square the hip to the front, arms up, holding onto your ball. Shoulders relax down from the ears, eyes looking up, engage your arms. One more breath, place the hands together, release index finger, inhale to lengthen, exhale to sink. Slide back bend here, looking up. Feel the stretch in the right hip flexor. One more breath here. And we're going to slowly, slowly release. Right arm forward, left arm back. Turn a little bit back. Stabilize yourself. One more breath. Slowly release. Right hand down, left arm up. Reach and stretch. Looking up. We're going to slowly release both hands down, the back toe side. Heel toe, walking the left foot out to the edge of the mat. Coming into a lizard dragon. Rocking forward, backwards, side to side, opening up the left hip more. Now you can come down the forearms and up on the back toes, go ahead. Now we're not dropping the head, neck is long, spine is straight. If this is too much for you, please push yourself back up to the hand level. Listen to your body always. One more breath. Slowly, slowly release. Pushing yourself back up. Heel toe, walking the left foot back to the center of the mat. Getting ready for the twist. Turn the body to the left side. Right elbow on the outside of the thigh. Hands in prayer, press the palm together. Turn and look at the top elbow. Now you can stay here. Those who wish to come up on the back toes, lift the heel high, high up. And if you want to open up the arms for more resistance, go ahead. You can also place the front hand by the front foot. Stabilize yourself. One more breath. Slowly, slowly release. Make your way to the back of the mat for hamstring stretch. Now, if this is where you are, stay here. You can come sit on your heel, go ahead. Point the left toes up to the ceiling. Inhale the right arm up, we lengthen. Exhale, hinge, leading with the chest. Holding on to end part of the leg for the toe. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Inhale the lengthen. Exhale to fold. If you have very tight hamstring here, slightly bend the knee. One more breath. Slowly, slowly release. Make your way to the top of the mat. We'll do a flow. Hands on mat. Tap the back toes and step the left leg back. Come forward to a high plank. We're going to stay here for a moment. Not sticking the butt up. Not sagging. To challenge yourself, stepping one foot on top of the other. Try your best. Wrists underneath the shoulders. Toes underneath the heels. Staying here for 3, 2, 1. Release. Walking it out. And the other side. Staying here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly come down. Inhale. We're going to stay in up dog for a moment. More extreme back bend. Take an inhale, center, exhale to overlook the right hip. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Now we're going to slowly come down on our stomach for back extension. Take your time to set up. Legs are hip width apart, top of the feet on the mat, hands by your chest, forehead down. When you press on the top of the feet, kneecaps automatically comes off. When you're ready, lift the hand chest up, hands off, kneecaps up, looking down to protect your neck. And we're gonna stay here for 5, 3, 2, 1. Slowly and gently release everything down. Extend your arms forward, coming into Superman. Lifting the hand chest up, arms off. If you can, leg and thigh off. Reach into opposite direction. Looking down. Staying here for 5, 3, 2, 1. Slowly and gently release everything down. Swing your arm behind you, coming into locust. If you can interlace the finger, go ahead. Otherwise, I'm down by your side, not touching your body. Lifting hand chest up, knuckles towards the heels. Leg and thigh off. Looking down. Staying here for 5, 3, 2, 1. Slowly and gently release everything down. And we're going to go to crocodile. Arms out in T, shoulder height. Legs are apart as wide as the mat. Left cheek on your mat. Bending the right knee. Draw it close to the right elbow. Make yourself completely flat. As we stretch out the left side of your neck and opening up the right hip. One more breath, and we're going to slowly, slowly bring everything back to the center. Stack your hands on top of each other. Bend both knees. Windshield wiper. Feel the slight movement in your lower back. Your butt swaying side to side. And we're going to come forward and back. Like a kicking move. Slowly, slowly release. Now we're going to come to a bow. Grab a hold of one ankle or both ankle. Don't open up the knees too much. Kick the feet into your hand. Lifting the hand chest up. Thigh off if you can. Rocking forward, backwards, side to side. Massaging internal organs. Helping you to digest and detox. Slowly come back to center. And release. Just wiggle your butt side to side. Release any tension that you may have. And we'll come to crocodile on the other side. Legs are apart as wide as the mat. Arms are in T. Right cheek on your mat. Bending the left knee. Draw it close to the left elbow. Make yourself completely flat. As we stretch out the other side of your neck. And opening up the left hip. One more breath. Slowly, slowly coming back to center. To release. Now we're going to squeeze our glutes together and release. So squeeze and release. A few more times. Squeeze your butt together
and release. One last one. Squeeze and release. From here, we're going to come out. We're going to go into a child pose. Knees apart, big toes to touch. Saying the hip down onto the heels. Walking the fingers forward. Elbows off the mat. Try to sit back as much as you can. If you cannot, lower the forehead down, rest the forehead on stacked hands, stacked fists, or on your block. Try to sit back as much as you can. As we stretch out the ankle joint, hip joint, massaging the internal organs, your third eye, lengthening the spine, opening up hip joint. One more breath, and we're going to slowly release. Now we're going to set ourselves up for the pigeon, so we're just going to bending one knee, doesn't matter which one is in front. Slide the back leg out. Back leg is straight and it's in the center of the mat. Top of the foot on the mat. Flexing the foot will protect your knee. Square the hip to the front. Slowly come down. Forehead on stacked hands, stacked fists, or come all the way down. So you can also rest your forehead on your block. 3 different heights, your choice. Make sure you're not lopsided. Pop yourself back to the center. The stretch is in the right hip flexor. Helping people to open up hip joints, release tension there if you have been sitting for too long. Also helping people with sciatica condition. Now, if this is too intense for you, modification to pigeon is figure 4. You can lie down on your back and going into a figure 4. One more breath here. And we're going to slowly coming back up. Swing the back leg all the way around, coming into a seated twist. Adjust yourself, both butt down, both feet on the ground. Opposite arm, opposite knee. Draw it close to you. The other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine. Front arm can be a stop sign hand, or you can just have the palm facing out. Turn and look at the back. Creating resistance. Stretching the lower back muscles. Helping you to digest and detox. One more breath, and we'll go to the other side, counter twist. Bending the elbows, more room to come down. Stretching out this lower back, oblique the side of your body. Now we're slowly pushing ourselves back up. And we're going to swing the back leg to the back. Now we're going to repeat, so we're going to do this maneuver here. So instead of all the way back, we're just going to switch side. Flexing the foot will protect the front knee. Slide the back leg out. Back leg is straight and it's in the center of the mat. Squaring the hip to the front. Slowly come down. Forehead on stacked hands, stacked fists, all on your block. Wiggle side to side, forward, backwards. The stretch is here, left hip flexor. Opening up the hip flexor, helping people with sciatica condition. If you like, you can come up on the back toes as well, rocking forward, backwards, side to side. One more breath. Slowly coming back up. Swing the back leg around. Coming into a seated twist. Adjust yourself. Opposite arm, opposite knee. Draw it close to you. The other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine. Keep turning, overlooking your shoulder. Look at the back. Turning the neck as well. One more breath. Slowly turn to the other side for counter twist. Bending the elbows, more room to come down. As we stretch our lower back and oblique the side of your body. One more breath. Slowly, slowly coming back up. We're going to come to an easy, comfortable seated position. Take a sip of water if you need. From here, we're going to go into seated. Bring the soles of your feet together. Wrap your hands around the ankle. Sitting up nice and tall. Stomach and chest proud. Rocking side to side. Finding your sitting bones. Fly like a butterfly. Flap about 10 times. Opening up hip joint. Draw the heel close to you. Holding onto the big toe of the entire feet. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to hinge. Leading with the chest. Every time you come down, bring the stomach a little bit closer. Neck is long, spine is straight. Now you're going to feel a little bit of discomfort in your inner thighs, in the crotch area. Now we're going to slowly, slowly come back up. Sliding the feet a few inches in front of you. We're going to go into a tortoise. So this is longer than it is wide. You can have feet together, heel together, or slightly apart. We're going to slide a hand underneath to grab a hold of the feet. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Head to knee. Head to feet rather. So we're turtle. We can round the back in this one. More intensive stretch of the lower back. So if this feels good for you, stay here for a little bit longer. You're going to feel the stretch in your inner thighs, outer thighs, crotch area. One more breath. Slowly, slowly coming back up. Straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. And we're going to come to a staff pose. Get the flesh pad out from your butt. Hands by your side, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, hinge. Leading with the chest. Pretty soon your hands will be beyond your feet. Holding on to any part of the feet, the legs. Release the hands on either side. Once again, neck is long, spine is straight. Using your inhale breath to lengthen, exhale to fold. One more breath. Slowly, slowly come back up. Coming into one leg forward bend, my left is your right. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, hinge. Body's directly on top of the straight leg. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, stomach come down a little bit more. Then the chest, that is the last thing. Slowly, slowly come back up. Switching side. Point your toes up to the ceiling. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, hinge. Slowly, slowly coming back up. From here, we're going to go into a wide leg. Open up your legs to the big knee. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Inhale, arms up, we lengthen the spine. Exhale, hinging forward. leading with the chest. Bring the hands in front of you. Neck is long, spine is straight. We're not doing head to ground. The entire unit has to come down. So there's going to be a point where you can't go anymore and you have reached your boundary. Opening up the hip joint. So we're stretching out in the thighs, hamstring. Slowly, slowly coming back up. Coming into a side bend. Grab a hold of the big toes or in the legs. Bending the elbows. The other arm up. Lengthen first. And then we can slowly bring the top arm over. Stretching out the side of your body, looking up. Slowly, slowly coming back up. Coming into a forward bend on this leg. If you like, you can fold the other leg. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Holding on to end of the foot, the legs. Release the hands on either side. Neck is long, spine is straight. If you have very tight hamstring here, slightly bend the knee. Now we're going to slowly walk the hands over to the other side, getting ready for the gate pose. Spread out your finger, align your wrist with the shoulders, straighten out the top leg. Use your core to lift your hips up. Top arm up, coming into the gate pose. Now you can stay here if you like and lift up the top leg, either point or flex, that would engage the leg. Looking up. Be mindful of anyone who has any wrist, elbow, shoulders, or knee issues. And when you have enough of it, slowly, slowly come down, and we're going to repeat on the other side. So we're going to come back to a wide leg. If wide leg is difficult for you, fold the other leg that you're not using. We're going to reach for the toes, bending the elbows, the other arm up. Reach and stretch, lengthening first, and then we're going to slowly bring the top arm over, stretching out the side of your body. Stretching out the organs, stimulating meridian point, acupuncture point. And we're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. One more breath, and we're going to slowly, slowly coming back up. We're going to do a forward bend on this leg, so we're going to fold the leg that we're not using. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, turn to a straight leg, shift forward, holding on to any part of the leg for the toe. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. When you come down, stomach come down first. You can also release the hands on either side. Continue to lengthen the spine, and if you have tight hamstrings, slightly bend the knee. One more breath. And we're going to slowly, slowly come back up. Walk the hands over to the other side, getting ready for the gate pose. Straighten out the top leg, spread your finger, wrist, shoulders align. Use your strong core to lift your hips up, top arm up. Now you can stay here. If you want to make it a balanced pose, lift up the straight leg, either point or flex. That would engage the straight leg. Engage your core abdominal muscles as well. So squeeze your stomach in tight. And when you have enough of it, we're going to slowly, slowly coming back down. Straighten out the legs. Bounce it a few times. And we're going to windshield wiper. Bend your knees, hip width. Hands behind you. Finger facing the same way as your feet. And we're going to drop the knees from one side to the other side. Let it fall wherever it falls. The knees don't necessarily have to touch the mat. Dropping both knees to one side, so open up. Make sure the butt stay down. You should feel a stretch here, quadricep hip joint. Look at the opposite side. Don't lean back too much. A little bit of discomfort, so you can ease off if you find that this is too much for you. One more breath, slowly release, and we're going to windshield wiper a few times. Release any tension that you may have, and we're going to drop both knees to the other side. Let it fall wherever it falls. You go this way. But stay down. You should feel the stretch here. Purchase up hip joints. Looking at the opposite side. One more breath and slowly, slowly coming back up. Straighten out the legs. Bounce it a few times. Now we're going to slowly transition to lie down on our back for reclining poses. So if you need water, take water first before you lie down. Bend both knees, your spine will automatically release, keeping the natural curve in your lower back and down by your side, palm facing down. Close your eyes for a moment. Let your body get used to lying on its back. All lying down poses, we are slightly tucking the chin in to protect your back. Point the left toes up to the ceiling. Slowly lift the right leg up towards the ceiling using abdominal muscles. Hands behind the right kneecap. Point and flex the right foot. Ankle exercise. Strengthening the ankle joints so it's not so easy to slip and fall. Drawing circle in the sky. Increase your mobility in the ankle joint and go the other way. Sliding the hand further up the leg, lifting the hand chest up, head to knee, hamstring stretch. As long as you feel the stretch, it's good to go. No need to overstretch to pull a hamstring. One more breath here. And we're going to slowly release the head down. I'm down by your side. Nice and slow with control, we're going to release the right leg back down on the mat. Once you've come all the way down, bounce it a few times. Point the right toes up to the ceiling. Slowly lift the left leg up using abdominal muscles. Hands behind the left kneecap. Point and flex the left foot. Ankle exercise. Drawing circle. Reduce swellness in your ankle joint. Strengthening it. And reverse. Slowly, slowly slide the hand up the leg. If you can grab a hold of the big toes, go ahead. Hamstring stretch. One more breath here. We're going to slowly, slowly release the head down. I'm down by your side. With control, we're going to release the left leg back down on the mat. Bounce it a few times. Double leg lift. Use your core abdominal muscles to bring both legs up to the ceiling. With control. Hands behind the kneecap, flex the feet. Let the blood circulate back to your heart. Helping you with digestion, circulation, building immunity, improve sleep quality. Staying here for a couple more breaths. And we're going to slide the hand further up the leg, grab a hold of the big toes, lifting the hand chest up. Make sure you're not carrying any tension in your neck, shoulders, or upper back. Continue to stretch hamstring. Slowly release the head down. I'm down by your side. Now we're going to bend the knees. Open shut here. Come down. And we're going to also do open shut. Middle. Open shut. Lift it up. And we're going to do open shut as well. So continue. Middle is bending the knee. Open shut. Lower down. Feet on the mat. Open shut. Middle. Open shut. Up. Open shut. So take your time coordinating your movement. Opening up the hip joint. middle, open, shut, up, open, shut, middle, bend knee, open, shut, feet on the ground, open, shut. One last one, middle, open, shut, up, open, shut, middle, bending the knees, open, shut, feet on the ground, open, shut. Now we're going to stay in bend legs. Windshield wiper a few times, release any tension that you may have. Coming into the bridge pose, knees are 2 fists apart, equivalent to the width of a block. Walk the heel, close your fingertips, press firmly on the mat. When you're ready, lifting the hips high, high up, coming into a bridge pose. Roll the shoulder in, underneath your bridge, interlace the fingers, pull the knuckles towards the heels, keeping your hips high, high up. Engage your core abdominal muscles, your quadriceps and your glutes. In other words, squeeze your stomach in tight, your thighs and your butt should be firm, but not to the point of cramping. Strengthening the front abdominal muscles and the lower back muscles. Keeping your spine healthy and strong, especially if you have back pain. Now we're going to come up on our tippy toes, so lifting the hips even higher up. All the way in the shoulder, very little weights in the head and neck. Stimulating thyroid gland, because chin is almost touching the chest. Release the hands from underneath your bridge. Inhale your arms up and over. Fingernails on the floor. Cactus arms are fine. Keeping your hips high up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release down, back down by your side. Release the heel back down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Release the spine back down. Once you've come all the way down, and we're going to windshield wiper a few more times. Release any tension that you may have. Slowly, slowly come back to center. Straighten out the legs. Bounce it a few times. When releasing on the right side, wrap your hands around the right knee. Draw it close to the chest or armpits. Inhale, relax. Exhale, squeeze. Massage your organs on the right side as well as ascending colon. Be gentle with your body. Right hand on right knee. Using a gentle circular motion, 5 times one way, 5 times reverse. Massaging the right hip joint. Slowly, slowly coming back to center. Half happy baby. Bending the right knee. Right hand on the bottom of the right foot or holding on to any part of the legs. Press down so that the knee is close to the armpit. Hip opener on the right side. Slowly release, spinal twist, right foot on left thigh. Opposite hand, opposite knee. Guide it close to the floor. Right arm out shoulder height. Palm facing up, palm facing down, doesn't matter. Shoulders and shoulder blades are still on the mat. Turn and look at the right side if your neck is good. Stretch, strengthen, and tone the lower back muscles. Keeping your spine healthy and strong. One more breath here. We're going to slowly bring the body back to the center, straighten out the legs. Bounce it a few times, and we're going to repeat when releasing on the left side. Wrap your hands around the left knee. Draw it close to the chest or armpit. Gently pump it a few times. Inhale, relax. Exhale, squeeze. We're massaging organs on the left side as well as descending colon. Be gentle with your body. Also helping you to relieve the bloatedness of your stomach and hopefully Can also bring some relief to constipation. Left hand on left knee, using a gentle circular motion, massaging the left hip joint. 5 times one way, 5 times reverse. We're going to come back to center, going into half happy baby, bending the left knee, hands on the bottom of your foot or hold on to any part of the leg. Press down so that the knee is close to the armpit. Right toes are facing the ceiling, so both legs are working. One more breath and slowly release. Opposite hand, opposite thigh, opposite hand, guiding the top knee as close to the floor as possible. If you have room, you can extend the top leg, or you can go into a yigo leg, intertwine the legs, or cat holding the tail. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Shoulders, shoulder blades are still on the mat. Turn and look at the left side, your neck is good. One more breath, and we're going to slowly bring everything back to the center. Straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. Knee to chest, bend both knees, wrap your hands around your knees. Coming into a big circular motion if you like, covering a bigger area. And reverse. Slowly come back to center, lifting the hand chest up, head to knees, squeeze. If you can grab a hold of the feet, go ahead. Make yourself into a ball. Continue to massage internal organs. Slowly release the head down, coming into a full happy baby. Bend your knees, hands on the bottom of your feet, or holding on to the big toes or any part of the legs. Press down so that both knees are close to the armpits, rocking side to side, opening up the hip joint. Slowly come back to center. Release the feet down. Roll over to the right side. Raise your right arm, making a pillow of the right tricep. Coming into a fetus position. Taking a couple of breaths here. When you're ready, use your top arm to push yourself up. Coming into a comfortable seated position. Stretching out the neck next. You to shoulder extend the opposite arm out. Using the same hand to guide or support the head. Lengthening, stretch. Slowly go to the other side. You to shoulder extend the opposite arm out. Using the same hand to guide or support the head. Lengthening, stretch. Slowly come back. And we're going to interlace the finger, gently place it behind your head, pull forward, surrender. Release any tension that you may have at the back of your neck. Slowly come back to center. Shake it out. Bring your hands to heart center. Thank you very much for watching, sharing your energy with all of us, and letting me guide you through this practice. Always my pleasure. Namaste.